day 29, week 4 of the 90-day video challenge. And it's my last day in Byron. It's a little bit cloudy today, a little bit cold, after such a great, sunny, beautiful weekend full of dance and happiness and lots of really cool people. And I was really tired this morning. I was so tired, just I haven't slept very much. And then I remembered that I had to finish my interview with my old boss, John Burgess, about the architecture and visiting a couple of his sites. And I wasn't ready for it. My mind wasn't in the right, didn't have the right amount of energy or sleep to prepare. But I went, you know what, doesn't matter, I'll just do it anyway. And so rocked up, had about 10 minutes to just quickly put my thoughts together before John arrived on site. And then we just kind of did it. We went, started filming and winged it. I didn't even have a cameraman, so I had to do 2 jobs, which was very difficult because I had to be attentive and listen to what John had to say, but also film, which I've learnt I should try and avoid. Then we got some random ideas to go to another site, which was really fun, and we just tried to battle going around all the customers at this cool old restored cafe in Byron. Central Cafe, actually. It's called The Balcony. And got some really interesting stories, and even ended up running into someone who used to live at this place, 30, 40 years ago, and got his insight to the place and how it used to be haunted. And anyway, I'm just feeling really energized again now, despite the fact that I haven't slept much, despite the fact that I felt kind of a bit deflated before and actually a little bit anxious, to be completely honest. I was quite anxious about doing these videos because I didn't feel doing the interview because I didn't feel ready. And it's really a rewarding feeling now to feel this energy. So I'm really grateful for this awakeness I've got. And what's funny is that it's kind of like when you do something that's really hard and challenging, everything else gets so much easier. So even with just, talking to John, so I haven't actually spoken to John, the architect, for 8 or more years. And at first it was a little bit funny, just having that conversation with someone you haven't spoken to in a while. But then because we both went through that challenge of creating the video and pushing to that extent, when we finished, it just felt so easy to talk to him. And now we just had a coffee. I'm at this coffee shop drinking this chai with turmeric. And it was really nice. And we just sat down and finally started talking like normal people. But it felt really easy because we went through the hardship. So I think there's 2 lessons for today, which I'm sort of repeating some of my lessons over the last, from my previous videos. But the first lesson is just do it. Just do it. And I'm going to keep saying this, just do it, because if you don't feel ready, you will still learn from what you experience in action. So what I learnt today was I need a cameraman or someone to film for me to really engage and help facilitate the interview with the subject. And I'm pretty sure when I start looking at all my film, I'll be seeing a lot of filming stuff that I could be improving too. So you'll learn lessons just from taking action, even if you're not ready. And you will definitely find things that you would never expect to find in your learnings. The second thing is... crap, now I've forgotten what the second thing is. Anyway, just doing it is a very important thing to do. I guess the second thing I could say is just remember to keep doing what you love. Oh, actually, I remember what the second thing was. If you put yourself through challenging situations, if they may feel uncomfortable, just remember that it will be a very rewarding experience afterwards, and it will make everything else seem a lot easier. Just like today. Everything seems easy now, and I'm so energized. And actually, some people ask me, because I really love talking to people, and some people ask me oh, why do you find it so easy to be able to do that, to talk to people? And I think a real experience I've had is actually being in a situation for almost 3 years where I couldn't actually freely express what I was feeling because I couldn't speak the language. So when I lived in Denmark, I didn't know how to say a lot of things because I refused to speak English. That was my own challenge to myself. But then when I came back to Australia, I was so grateful for the fact that I could say whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted, however I wanted, without having to think about it, that I just really embraced that. And again, putting yourself in a difficult situation or a challenging situation will make everything else seem really easy. So don't be afraid to push yourself. You'll definitely get something out of it. Okay, I'm off to Sydney again to go back to work tomorrow morning. I'm going to embrace the last day relaxing here in Byron. Maybe go to the beach on this windy, cloudy day. It doesn't matter because it's the last day. All right, bye.